Okay, scholars, my name is Rabbi Abramov, and you are about to find out the question we have on Rav Huna from the Brisa and the first possible answer. Also, why the first possible answer is not a good answer. We're not going to explain how it is a good answer. So we have the rule of Rav Huna is, of course, if a shomer of any kind comes into court and says, "I don't have an object," he needs to swear that he doesn't have it, because Rav Huna is worried the man put his eyes on it. He was jealous. He wants to keep it. He'll pay for it, but he wants to keep it. He wants to bully him into giving his things. Yeah. So therefore, Rav Huna made a guy swear that it's not his possession. In the story of the Brisa, which is from the Tanaim, which if it's against Rav Huna, it's a big problem. There was a lender of money who took a mashkin, which made him therefore a shomer of a mashkin, an object to guarantee he'll get his money back. And in that story, it's a bit clear that the this lender was not made to swear when he said he didn't have the object. How do we know? Because the Chachamim in that story were worried that this lender might come up with the object. They were arguing the Malva and the Leva about the value of the object, and Chachamim wanted the Malva to swear about the value. They were afraid if the Leva swore, the Malva would go home and take it out and prove the Leva wrong. So they made him swear. So if they made him swear and they were worried that he has it, of course he didn't promise that it wasn't in his possession. Had he promised to them at the forefront that it wasn't possession, then they would not have been worried. Obviously, they disagree with Rav Huna. But that's a disagreement and a contradiction on Rav Huna if it's actually the same story as Rav Huna. Because a contradiction can only be two of the same stories. Meaning, if Rav Huna's story is uh, a shamer is saying he doesn't have it, he has to swear, and their story seems to be the same thing, and he didn't have to swear. But we're gonna show you how in their story there were details missing, and because of those missing details, that's why he didn't swear it wasn't his possession. Really, the Brisa agrees that a person should swear it's not his possession. The Brisa agrees with Rav Huna. But in this particular story of the Brisa, what wasn't written in our Gemara is the fact that there were actually witnesses that this mashkoin, this guarantee object, was burnt. And that's why the Chachamim didn't make him swear it was not in his possession. So really, they would make him swear it's not possession like everyone else. But here, there were witnesses who saw it was burnt. However, this is a problematic answer, because if there were witnesses who saw it was burnt, then the part of the story where it's written they were worried he might take it out doesn't make sense. How would they be worried if they were witnesses saw it was burnt? Obviously, this cannot be the explanation for why he didn't swear it was not in his possession. Must be a different explanation why he didn't swear, or he didn't swear because of Huna's rule is not accepted. Thank you for listening. Again, the question of Huna is in the Brisa they didn't make him swear, and Rav Huna says you should, and the answer is they didn't make him swear because there were witnesses it was burnt. And the question and the answer is that can't be, because if they were burnt, then why would they be afraid he'd pull it out? All right. Shkoyach, scholars.